The 2022 NFL season has obviously ended, and now the fog and the emotions have cleared. And so we're starting to get a sense of where analysts are putting Dak Prescott in the top tier of quarterbacks conversation. Now,
Stephen Jones said they need to figure out a way to extend yesterday to Todd Archer.
Exactly. And when you look at where Dak was at the beginning of last year, I think generally people had him between 7 and 10, probably is fair. I think he was roughly around there. Did he fall any further for some people? We'll start here with CBS Sports. This is our buddy Chop, Cody Benjamin.
Oh yeah. He had the terrible.
Oh my gosh. So Sean,
list.
when you
why
were
are we referencing his list then?
Because this particular list was nuts. He had the 12 playoff losers who didn't go to the Super Bowl and ranking their chances of making the Super Bowl in 2023. Out of the 12, he had the Cowboys 11th. So he has what I think is a pretty good list here. It's the top 82 passers of 2022. So anybody who threw a pass, he ranked them. So if you're curious at all, the very lowest one he had was Kyle Trask from the Buccaneers at number 82.
Poor Kyle.
It was Bruce Arians' next starter, I thought.
Yeah.
Here's the top 10 for Cody Benjamin. He has the franchise elite tier, and he has 6 quarterbacks in there. Number 1, Patrick Mahomes. Number 2, Jalen Hurts. Number 3.
Wait, he has Jalen Hurts as the second best quarterback in football?
Yeah, based off of how they played last year. It's basically ranking how guys played last year.
No, you can't buy that.
Hurts 2, Burrow 3, Allen 4, Trevor Lawrence 5.
I have a problem with that one.
Justin Herbert 6.
Okay, I have a problem with Lawrence. Lawrence did not have a great first half of the year. I had no problem with the other one. I mean, look, Hurts had a better year than Burrow and Allen. He just did. He did not have a better year than Mahomes. But I can't put Trevor Lawrence there. Trevor Lawrence's start to the season was not that great. I think his QBR was in the 50s for the whole year. I have a problem putting him there.
Here's the way I judge it. Like, what's the criteria for this list?
This is based off
of
how
Are we recapping the year, or are we saying who's who going forward?
It's essentially a ranking of the quarterbacks after this season with heavy emphasis on how they played.
You can find whatever. You want to give me your Geno Smith in your 1 year for Hurts. If anyone takes Jalen Hurts over Josh Allen moving forward, you're a moron. You get your football card revoked, period. End of story, done.
I'm going to get you to turn. Turn
on Hurts?
Yes.
Oh.
Next.
No, I'm just saying, like, fantastic year. I think I'd barely take him over Dak. Don't tell me you're taking Jalen Hurts over Josh freaking Allen. Allen, in my opinion, is special.
Yeah, last year he was better. I'm not gonna
fight you.
Yeah, but and that's how I would rank them. How they did last year if I was doing this list the same way. But yeah, I mean, like if you were going to rank the quarterbacks, who's the best quarterback in the league? Allen's higher than Hurts. Strictly on the base that he's done it longer.
It's easy to do a recap year. I don't care about those lists. Like, tell me, put your stones on it. Like, not you, but who's going to be who moving forward.
Right. Well, and that's why he ranks the next group as overachievers.
Okay, so who was in that group, just to recap?
On the top tier franchise, it was Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Trevor Lawrence, Justin Herbert.
By the way, Trevor Lawrence had a lower QBR than Marcus Mariota.
I would not take Trevor Lawrence over Justin Herbert. That's just me.
The next group in is overachievers, so guys who played really, really high above their head, and now you have questions about whether they can continue it into next season. And he has 5 names there: Geno Smith, Jared Goff, Kirk Cousins, Daniel Jones, Brock Purdy. I would have Purdy above
all fair. I mean,
a
that's
lot of those.
Again, that's a sellout category thing, but easy. Like, they played over their head. Can it continue?
Now, here is the definition of scattershot playmakers.
What does that mean?
They're not quite overachievers. In fact, most of them probably could be labeled straight up franchise talent, but they had both incredible highs and lows in 2022. So this is where we get at the very top of the list, Dak Prescott. That's number 12.
It's a fair spot. I mean, I don't think he's the 12th best quarterback in the league, but it's a fair spot.
Now,
it's a fair category.
Here's where you're going to have problems, though, is who's immediately behind him, and then who's immediately behind him.
Cousins.
No.
Oh, we already had Kirk,
Justin
right?
Fields is 13.
Oh.
Ahead of Tua Tagovailoa and Lamar Jackson.
Whoa. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, the Lamar thing, I get it because there was, what did he miss? 8 games? Something like that, 7 games? And then Tua missed time, and I don't know if he could do it again. I have no idea if Tua could ever play again.
Let me say my first statement again with different names. If anybody takes Justin Fields over Lamar Jackson, you're a football moron. Do not sit there and make that case and make that argument to me. Shut up, stop writing, don't hit send when it comes to that article being published. That's ridiculous.
Well, let's now jump over to...
Who else did he say Fields over?
Tua
and I had
Lamar.
Fields saved my fantasy season.
Tua and Lamar.
You can't have... I don't think you can have him over Tua.
Oh, there was a time in the league where Tua was in the top 3 in the MVP
Justin
candidates.
Fields can't throw the football. He's going to have to make a Jalen Hurts type change and jump in order to change the narrative on him. There's a reason the Chicago Bears are talking about trading him.
He was a really good passer coming out of Ohio State, too. I think he needs to put it together. Jump over now to the 33rd team, where Matt Castle, listed as Pro Bowl quarterback, a little generously.
I was there for that season.
Pro Bowl
Kansas
quarterback. These are his way too early NFL quarterback rankings for 2023. So these are his rankings as these are the best quarterbacks heading into next season.
Okay.
Number 1, Patrick Mahomes. MVP check, Super Bowl MVP check, no argument. Number 2, Jalen Hurts, Philadelphia Eagles.
Yep.
So
19 free agents, $45 million. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. League adjusting maybe to the running scheme. I don't even know if it's possible to adjust. People have been trying to adjust to Lamar for years. Okay. Jalen Hurts, second best quarterback in the NFL.
Number 3, Joe Burrow. Number 4, Josh Allen. Number 5, Justin Herbert. A lot of people probably have that as their top 5 right now, even though I don't think Hurts belongs in there.
That's my top 5 in no particular order, but I do a big fat line after that.
Number 6, Lamar Jackson.
Lamar is the most...
There's a lot of questions.
He's the one you have no idea. He's the most unpredictable placement on any of these lists.
You either love him or you hate him. And if you hate him, you know what you're talking about.
Number 7, Trevor Lawrence.
Again, Trevor Lawrence has got all-world unbelievable talent. Like, all-world. And he grossly improved in the second half of the season. I love him. I think he's better than a lot of these guys that they have ahead of him. Or at least will be in the future, but I just can't put him there yet.
Do you think, one season to determine your life, would you, with the Cowboys roster, Trevor Lawrence or Dak Prescott, wins more games and puts up more numbers? Or you would bet on getting further? 1 year.
Is that a serious question?
It is.
Trevor Lawrence.
Oh, okay.
His upside's so much higher than Dak.
I just said 1 year. I'm talking about who's the better quarterback today. Better quarterback today. Is it definitely... See, a lot of this is Jacksonville hype. A lot of this is Jacksonville hype combined... Sorry, Bassett, to your card collection. This is Jacksonville hype combined with Trevor... the chosen one.
Anointing?
Anointing. It's Trevor anointing. This is what we're all supposed to believe. We're pressured into him being Andrew Luck and Peyton Manning, and then the Jacksonville fun story. I don't know if I can definitely say Trevor Lawrence is better right now today than Dak Prescott without hesitation. Would you say it?
No,
not
yet.
know what you're gonna say.
No, I don't think you can say it. He's right. Is the upside better? Yes, the upside's better for Trevor Lawrence than a lot of people.
Sure. Yeah.
That he's not better than right now.
Yeah.
And
he hasn't gotten to the point where he's definitely better now. But for a year, would I bank on the talent and the upside potential that I believe he has? Yeah, I absolutely would.
Number 8, Aaron Rodgers. He's still believing.
That's going to be very fun.
And Aaron Rodgers
too.
And then number 9, Dak Prescott. He says, what a roller coaster season for Dak Prescott and the Cowboys. Prescott played well when he returned from his week 1 injury, but obviously they fell short of the NFC Championship again. I'm intrigued to see what happens when Mike McCarthy replaces Kellen Moore as the play caller. Could mean big things for Prescott and the entire offense. And then rounding out his top 10 was Geno Smith.
Okay, stop.
But you know what's interesting here? He has at number 17 Brock Purdy, at number 18 Kyler Murray. He has Murray all the way back at 18.
Kyler's going to be... So Kyler, Lamar, Dak are going to be very interesting to see where they are on these lists. Let me ask you the same question: Kyler Murray versus Dak Prescott right now.
Dak.
Like Kyler has better ability, in my opinion.
He just needs to be 6 inches taller.
Oh.
I mean, he does.
I don't care about the height. I don't care about that at all. I mean, you either make decisions or you don't. Kyler's problem may be that he doesn't make good decisions because he didn't study.
And then the final quick ranking from The Ringer. This is where Steven Ruiz finished ranking the quarterbacks for the end of the year.
So Dak was what number on Matt Castles?
9.
All right.
And we all agree it's a fair spot for him?
Yeah.
Ish.
I could get him as high as 6.
It's funny you say that.
I could get him as high as 6. He's in Cousins, Kyler, Choppy's boy Goff.
He's better than Cousins.
Carr.
Better than Kyler.
Here is the ranking from The Ringer. Number 1,
Lawrence.
Number 1, Patrick Mahomes. Number 2, Justin Herbert. Number 3, Joe Burrow. Number 4, Josh Allen. Number 5, Lamar Jackson. They're still buying in on Lamar really hard. And then number 6, Dak Prescott. And he says Dak Prescott is forever underrated. Despite being constantly under the spotlight as the Cowboys quarterback, Prescott has quietly developed into one of the NFL's most cerebral passers. It's as if the football gods decided that the league couldn't go on without Phillip Rivers and selected Dak to carry on the mantle, even throwing in a shoulder injury to rob him of some of his arm strength. That hasn't stopped him from making tricky throws downfield, though. And if Prescott's shoulder's a little stronger now than that he's a year removed from rehabbing the injury, he could be in for a monster season.
All these guys are going to move up too because Brady's gone. And it's going to, where are you going to put Aaron Rodgers on the list? So the Athletic having Rain Dakota the highest up there. So everyone is totally in agreement that Burrow is better than Allen. I'm saying / asking you two as well.
I would say so,
right
yes.
now, probably. Burrow above Allen right now.
Okay.
And I think he will probably age better than Allen.
Or the running.
Yeah.
Josh gets beat up. Very physical.